Big time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue. Big time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue with the major big energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors.
That's all right. All right, y'all checking in. YouTube, what's good with y'all? We behind the scenes, Born Hustler Radio. It's your man RB.
And your man Olos.
Man, we up in here. So we about to get started in a second or two. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pick me an instrumental we can rock with. Yeah. So, boom. What y'all doing out there? Uh-oh. It's a nice joint right here. Let's see what it sounds like when it drop. We trying to let the beat drop. Uh-oh. I like that joint right there. I ain't even fuck with that. I almost got it. I almost got hyped 2 seconds ago. I almost had goddamn about 16. I probably had 12 and a half. 13 bars for it. All right, we hot. I'm gonna keep that one. And let's go.
Yo.
And we live.
Gangsta. That's right.
Love in the building.
What's up, y'all?
Some real niggas. Some real niggas.
We also got to talk about that Jim Jones Nas.
When I sleep, I dream of bodies and streams of blood. Naked bitches, dead niggas ghosts. Feds with toast knocking my door down. Sweat pour down, my body rose from the heat. So I soak my sheets, wake up shivering. Pull my hoe close to me, she's sexy. Every night is different pussy. Since my girl left me, and I tried to make her stay with me, but I stay busy.
And girlfriends.
Stay deep, don't delay with me.
I reminisce how I miss staring in space. Resort to the lips of a stripper. Spraying her face, I'm lamping. In a mansion, home alone, I hear footsteps. The shit I kick is not just lyrics. I hold a fifth, 1 in 10 shots can stop spirits. And if a nigga try to ride me, then I can't hear it. Cause it's different from the streets. I'm missing my hood now. Missing all the corners. I'm surrounded by woods now. Life's supposed to be good now. It's like I'm walking a tightrope and can't look down. Fire below me. And the fantasies I have for women are unholy. Success, $1,000 bottles pressed. Models with fat ass and big breasts. Floor seats, Nick versus Next, private jets. Me in the air, the Antigua. With a Nanda, the MTV diva. Nas, how do we survive all this mess? The East versus West, the rap game. Ain't nobody fucking with Puffin, man. Ain't nobody fucking with Puffin.
Yeah, the best writers in the game.
A lot of respect, feel me? Fuck Tiff, I rock John Jr. I got the same hands. Pride Fury, right about the black spirit that says the mirror man.
Tell me if you feeling that.
That shit was crazy. And that's one of the most slept on songs. What's up? Listening to this, playing this Puffy song. Yeah. Beanie Siegel. In the streets was taught, stay cased up, niggas stay deep in court. Reminiscing on that cold cell deep in thought. Niggas skinny can't eat, big meat was pork. Niggas ain't lived my life, I've been through it. Stretched out in hospital beds and fled fluid. Once but it hit my leg, one went through it. Saw the hole in the wall of my calf, it looked blue in it. Hey, that nigga killed it. The soap, wear your showers in your boxes. I done seen the biggest niggas in the yard get broke. I done took blocks to war for blocks to war. Took blocks from war for blocks of war. What you think the 33 and the Glock is for? Black fatigues, the scullies and binoculars. C4 block your door. Hey, that's crazy. What the spots is for? Where the blocks is stored. Read the paper 94, I took the blocks of war. Hey, cause you keep getting robbed. Only reason why you're switching up your jewelry, cause you keep getting robbed. Yo, what's up? That's crazy. That's one of my best favorite songs from the Puff Daddy collection.
And what album is it on?
This is Puff Daddy Forever. Nah, not today. I'm in the library. I'm in the studio.
Free Diddy.
Vice Coach, Evil Man, Vice Goats,
I speak on my
Life Under Oath.
Since a kid, troublesome.
Nas.
Throwing shit at little girls, jump
Hey.
ropes, busting BB guns at stray cats. That was way back. Watch
Yeah,
it
you
die,
know Jim
covered in
Jones
flies,
tries
then
his
I
catalog
pick up
better than
a try
Nas
to dig in its
catalog.
eyes.
Man, Nas got that motherfucking
Now being
casino.
buck-eyed, shitting every other nigga that rap.
He got his
Sound
hands
like
in that
my shit, I
casino.
wear chrome
Why not? He said he was a good fella.
Money bags, you know that. I'm always
killers and
such a money
criminals with
bag.
heroin habits they picked up from the
Now, I
female,
told
they
you
let
before
you
he
have
was a
it.
good
All
fella.
I do is give them a smile. Lifestyle
Why wouldn't he have his
you
hands
ain't
in that
ruthless, you
casino?
bitch. I got a palm box, just your size. I know it's big. Your whole life's a mistake.
Y'all
Stop
tapping in,
holding the
appreciate
pen.
y'all tapping
Kill
in.
yourself,
We
come back
staying
as a
in,
man
man. What's up
over
with y'all?
again. Cause in this lifetime I'm reigning.
Yeah,
Slaveness,
yeah.
leave your whole body cold. Your
I got
nails
one
grow long,
person
you
on
get
run
grace
their own
race.
cheek.
Make
I
the
go
rest
ahead
in
and
peace.
tap that screen.
Amen. I run with brave men, straight out the house.
Share that live.
Names engraved in the pavement, brick buildings,
Go on Hustla
grown
Radio.
ladies, jump off the
Get
roof,
behind the scenes
niggas
live on
get paged
TikTok.
and murdered at the
Live
front.
on
New
YouTube.
York streets made, nigga.
I'm live on Big Time Radio Network. Yeah. You've been around. You ain't gonna know how we hit. Over a year on this thing. Let's go.
Yeah, that's real. Alright,
Live 365. We can live 365.
that is true.
Let's go.
New Drake.
I don't give a fuck if you love me.
Yo,
I don't
y'all
give a
tuning
fuck if
in.
you like me. Asking me how did
It's
it
Born
feel.
Hustler Radio. It's your
Can't
man
say it
Al
didn't
B.
surprise
You checking
me.
in. It's that new
Last time I
Drake.
looked to my right,
We listen to that
you
new
niggas was
Drake.
standing
What's the
beside
name of
me.
this track?
How come
though?
some
What
people
did I miss? What did I miss?
Yeah, that
Like
new
Drake.
Drake. What did I miss? If you don't know, tap in. Drake, what did I miss? Let's go. Born Hustler Radio.
What did I miss?
Huh.
What did I miss?
Yo.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
He come back on
Let's
this.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm whipping around on like 600 acres. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You niggas just better not ask for no favor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's love for my brothers and debt to a traitor. Let's go. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go.
Death to a traitor. I feel you,
Pass it out, daddy,
Drizzy.
like
That
Florida
damn
Gator.
show
Let's
changed
go.
up on you.
You switch on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. What's the give
Once
back for
again, y'all
niggas? It's
tuning in.
TBD. I look at this shit like a
I'll
BTC.
be
Could
in
be
the
down
real.
this week, then I'm up next week. I don't give a
Radio.
fuck if you love me. I don't give a
Y'all
fuck
fuck
if
with
you
me on
like me.
TikTok.
Asking me how did it
Tell me
feel?
Born Hustler Radio.
Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my
YouTube.
right, you niggas
Time
was
Radio
standing
Network.
beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss?
What did I miss?
What did I miss?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go.
What y'all on?
Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
You need y'all to tap the screen.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shit live, bro.
Hey. Let's go.
All that other
Let's
stuff.
go. Hey. Let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight,
So you gonna
walking
need a
around my
chili
head
ice
high. I saw bro end up pop out with them, but been dead riding gangsters headlines. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two tones. And nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone.
Nobody
Y'all
cares
been on
until
that
they
type
in
of
front
timing
of
for
your
too long.
tombstone.
Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones, I done made plenty shit right at a two wrong shit. Let's
Right
go.
now, we doing
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
sitting on here. We playing music right now.
Yeah.
So
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know. Put
Yeah.
some music up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Pull
Yeah.
down music.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pull down different
What
shit.
did I miss? When I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to
Man, we
y'all,
about to go
making sure
live.
wives were hit, man. What did I miss?
Once this song
When
go
you
off,
was all in my
right now,
crib,
we on
looking
air.
at hoes,
So
word
we
for
on
word
air.
at all of the shows. You always felt like this, man. What did I miss?
So this song is about to end. And then I'm about to start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And now, what's good at good? What's good at good? What's good at good?
In the financial world, we call this Market Monday because
What's
the
up?
market opens on Monday.
What's up with y'all, man? It's your man, Al B.
And your man Olos.
And we live. We are live. We're live. Born Hustler Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all already know what it is.
It's Monday, 7/7/0. Damn, I was ready to take it back. I got a story for that. But it's July the 7th, 2025. You feel me? And you live. Look how dirty that keyboard dirty. I'm saying that out loud. I just said that out loud. You live. It's Monday. Born Hustler Radio.
All right, so let's jump straight into this. Can we please get the furthest listener to tap in?
Bro, we ain't gonna get that shit.
And how hard is it for the win some free merch?
I don't know,
Just
man.
take them little fingers
I don't know
and
how
let
they
us
gonna
know
get
where
it.
you tapping in from. The person from the furthest distance will win some Born Hustle merch.
We were trying to do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know we live in a generation of short attention span, so you got to keep pumping in front of them. You know, it's like programming.
Yeah.
Eventually, somebody to get it. Once one person win, we will get a fluctuation of a lot of people tapping in. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Shout out to my TikTok fans, my family out there. I said fans.
Shout out to TikTok, man. Powerful platform if used
I got some
correctly.
friends on TikTok. I've been building up a nice little network of people all over the place, out of state and shit. They be fucking with me, man.
Shout out to my War Zone warriors too, cause
So
I've met some people from across the pond too, cause that I put them on the Born Hustler Radio over there in London.
you know how it go, man.
Yeah, so I'm using every platform for us to stretch out.
That's for real.
Yeah, ain't a whole lot to that.
Yeah.
Ain't no
It
time like
is-
the present.
Today's supposed to be the luckiest day of the year, y'all.
If you believe in luck,
If you believe in luck.
I believe hard work get it done at the end of the day. But you know,
And I woke up today, and the day is a real, I can't say bittersweet. Because I forgot all about this shit. And then I thought about it when I realized what day it was. But I ain't gonna get into that specifics. You know, my eyes always open. Octavia Martin, shout out to Octavia Martin. She on TikTok talking to me, man. Trying to keep me up in the game, you know what I'm saying? Now I just said your name all over the internet.
yeah, I want to shout out to Lotus in
You know what I'm
here and
If y'all on TikTok,
TPH. Yeah, y'all live on TikTok.
I'll
Yeah, I
be
just shouted
anywhere,
y'all on
man.
the radio
y'all can
and on
find me.
YouTube Live.
So,
Share the
but
live
yeah.
top screen for me, people.
This is the day when most people is like the most merges try to take place in America on this day. You know how many people try to get this day because of the significance of the day. You know what I'm saying? So 7, the lucky number 7, lucky sevens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to my son with his clothing brand Miracle 7.
You know, see, look at that. Number
JY,
7.
we hear you, boy. We out here, boy.
I'm taking a shot, taking a drink. I'm actually drinking a White Claw right now. Fucking White Claw. You know what I'm saying?
You getting your suburban white girl wasted on.
Yeah, I'm drinking my little White Claw for the day. I'm taking it back to the days of Hunger Pains, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't be drinking that exclusive shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I do, but you know how it go. I drank Hennessy yesterday. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. I drank Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still tripping about that shit. Shout I had the bottle, man. The girl said, she said, gee, I'm shocked at you. The fuck is you doing with a bottle of Hennessy? I said, yo, Michelle said she wanted Hennessy. She's like, no, not from G. G don't buy Hennessy. I said, yo, that's fucking crazy. I'm used to you coming in with some bottle of tequila or something that nobody heard of, and then you be putting us on. You got fucking Hennessy. Just lost my whole player's card with that one. But that's okay. But today I'm drinking White Claw. So, yeah. So we had a whole lot going on. Born Hustle Monday. What's up, y'all? We out here. We trying to get this shit together telling you, man, they try to sabotage us, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You wanna see my shirt? This is my shirt, Born Hustler. You know what I'm saying? You can support that. I can send you I can hook you up. Y'all want to support that? Feel free. You know what I'm saying? It's the brand. Everybody's a born hustler inside of them. I'm talking to my TikTok right now. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to my TikTok. Let me stop. Let's get into it though, man. Real shit. Texas, man. Prayers going out to Texas.
Yeah, big prayers out to Texas, man. That was unfortunate what happened to them people.
Yeah, they got flash flooding overnight. Shit got gone, got took out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was crazy. So I ain't about to have no. That shit was crazy. A few kids missing, all types of shit going on. Kids missing. Who was the boy named Tom? I said I want to say Tom Cruise. What is it? Tim Cruise? That wasn't Tim Cruise. You know what I'm saying? He was down there, the senator. Mm-hmm. It is Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into that, we're going to play this clip. Some news on what's going on there. So y'all pay attention to this. If y'all tuning in, this is Born Hustler Radio. This is your man Al B. Now we getting into it.
Man, let's go.
All right, we getting into it. We're about to play this clip. Heavy rain caused catastrophic flooding. This is all in Texas. It's crazy because like the news talk about it, but you know how it go with the news and the mainstream news. But you know, here at Born Hustler, we gonna get it what it is. We ain't no reporters or nothing. So shout out to the news source for this. Y'all listen to this clip.
Bring in Ginger because Ginger, this same area is still under a flood watch today.
Yes, and I want to remind everyone this is an area of our country, in Hill Country up to Texas, that is known as Flash Flood Alley. They also, going into this, had severe to exceptional drought. Now, obviously, we've had a ton of water, so that's going to play a part in the flood watch that is still up until 7 p.m. It includes the same areas that were hit, but also San Antonio and Austin. Overall, this is for 2 to 4 inches, locally up to 10 inches, guys. So this is a big deal the next 24 to 36 hours.
A very big deal. And Ginger, how did this even happen? So much rain falling in such a short time.
Right. Well, part of the problem is what we call an MCV, mesoscale convective vortex. It's a really slow-moving system, and it's stuck. There's not a lot of steering winds to get it out of there. And then there are 3 sources of moisture from the Pacific, from the Gulf, and actually from remnants of Barry. That was a storm that hit Mexico more than a week ago. So put all that together, it's like having a kiddie pool and turning 3 faucets on all at once.
And Matt Gutman, in his report, he was telling us there are questions on the ground right now about these warnings and when they went out. What do we know?
Yeah, we know from the AP, they said the National Weather Service offices there were more than staffed. They were staffed extra, actually, which is normal. The National Weather Service confirming to us that that's called surge staffing ahead of a big event like this. The warnings went out starting with the flood watch at 1:18 p.m. the day before. So that's the day before into the evening of the WPC puts out this saying 3-inch per hour rainfall rates. They're saying this is going to be bad. Again, 6 p.m. the night before. By midnight, that heavy rain begins. And then at 1:14 a.m., the first flash flood warning goes out. That's the type that goes out on the NOAA weather radio. That's the type that would fly onto your phone. And it had a considerable tag, meaning this is bigger than your run-of-the-mill flood warning. Then the river starts rising, and by 3:35 a.m., that wording is upped. It says, move to higher ground now, act quickly to protect your life. I have to say, just a button here, that having a NOAA weather radio would be very important for everybody, because I think a lot of people are scared, thinking, what's going to happen if I go out camping?
All right. Y'all go, man. Texas. Y'all had it, baby. Prayers go out to Camp Mystic. All them little kids, man, they gotta find them jumps. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now it's reported 27 dead in, between the kids and the counselors at Camp Mystic.
Well, we need to open that door a little bit.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? crazy. But you think you in the bed sleep? Nigga, you think you done pissed on yourself? Nigga, that's a flood.
Or you think you dreaming that you floating down the river when literally you are. One of the young ladies that got found 6 miles away from the camp, they asked her what happened. She said she was laying in the bed. She felt the water and somebody opened the window and it swooped her down 6 miles away from Mr. Camp.
No, it's crazy.
And they found her coming from up under some debris that was floating down the river.
Yeah, so that's crazy out there in Texas. Texas, if you out there, prayers out to Texas.
Yeah.
Hope y'all make it through there. But
and my prayers with all the families that gonna have to bury their children or their parents. Man, sorry for y'all. My condolences to the family.
Yeah.
Man.
What's up, bread and butter? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Texas, you out there in Texas, we just been talking about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Out there in them floods and shit, man. That shit's real, yo.
Yes, it is.
You know? All right, the songs y'all heard earlier, y'all heard Journey in the Life. Journey Through the Life by Puff Daddy. We had Beanie Siegel, Nas. You know what I'm saying? Then you heard Drake new song, What Did I Miss? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you doing there? How you doing down there in Texas, bread and butter? With all that flooding, are you close to that area or anything? I'm talking to my TikTok people at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we streaming on all
likes
platforms.
and taps and shares. I'm gonna shout y'all out. I would never send my kids to camp after hearing about that.
I know
no,
that's right.
you can't do that. You
no,
can't
but
do
I
that.
feel it though. Like,
I feel you. You just need to know the area you're sending them.
Yep.
Don't deny them no experience. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, shit happen anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah, it can happen right off front of your home. You don't take a teaspoon
Big
of
girl.
water to
You
choke.
gotta send the kids out, man. You gotta send that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want them living in
You
fear.
gotta do that. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. But that's nature, bro. You can't play with nature like that. We be out here fucking up the atmosphere. And see, that's another thing too. When you fucking like that urban renewal shit,
Mm-hmm.
when you start taking away trees and shit from certain areas, like you make certain climates hotter because like it's less trees in the neighborhood. Like you think about it, you go to the projects, it ain't that many fucking trees. Because you got concrete and you got all types of shit in this area.
Oh no, not even that. The city themselves here where we live at cut all the branches down. They cut the trees down so the police can see through the projects.
Yeah, but that shit
So
is
you're killing nature.
okay. You drove through that. Oh, you drive through that area. Okay, it scared me because I drove through that area all the time. Oh wow, and I see on your page you're a trucker, right? Oh yeah, ain't you a trucker? Yeah, see, and that shit, you know what I'm saying? In a matter of overnight,
Yep.
you sleep, you at home, sleep, wake up your ass floating down the goddamn river, down the, look, you floating down the damn street.
Yep.
You going past, hey, I used to get my hair cut right there. You floating past that motherfucker? No, we not doing that. Zipporah, what's up? You come in there and tap the screen.
But when you got the street that you supposed to be able to drive down, look like you need a boat to get down it.
And it's fucked up to see that video, like watch the video overnight, like the time lapse of that shit.
But to be honest with you, what it remind you of? Don't it remind you of the flooding of the canal in Shacklebox?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
forget that.
We had serious floods up here, yo.
We had people down there in boats getting out their house.
That shit was crazy.
In the middle of the city. In the middle of the city.
But these people having in Texas overnight. You know what I'm saying? In my car though. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
And I feel like we need to start taking these warnings more seriously.
Yeah, that environmental shit is real.
Man, if people warn them 6 o'clock, the evening before, that it was such a flood.
We be ignoring our phones and shit. They be sending them alerts. We look at that shit like, what
well,
the
stop
fuck?
saying crazy shit like the news people don't know what they're talking about. Man, they went to school for this. Let them people do their job, man. Y'all start paying attention.
We is not no meteorologists.
Because to be aware is to be alive.
Nigga said he said my name is John Bonnier with the weather for the day. And if you look to the left, we got this cold front coming in. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Let me stop. Yo. That's what it's about, make connections. You got a cousin named Zapor, I know that's right. So, what I was there? What the fuck I was about? I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. This beat hard right here. You know what I'm saying? But
what up? I see you.
Shout out to Puff Daddy.
Yeah, shout out to Puff, man.
Shout out to motherfucking Puffy.
Cause it ain't Cindy, what's up?
You
yeah,
know
so it ain't about what you get to us, about what you can prove. My boy Puff coming home.
They did all that shit to Puff 2 counts of transportation, taking 2 hoes to a party. Hey, what you doing? Man, I'm just taking 2 hoes to a party. That's what you got off of that? Like, don't do that. Bread and butter, do not do that, bread and butter.
I don't think I'm gonna tell y'all.
Don't do that.
If you use baby oil, you better go get some now. Cause when my nigga come home, it ain't gonna be another bottle.
Shout out to motherfucker. He ready to throw parties like it was no other. What y'all gonna stop me from having sex? I doubt that.
It's about to be a slip and slide baby oil orgy.
Shout out to Puff Daddy, man. He came home like y'all ran up in this man's shit. Like, no, I'm saying it on some real shit though. And I'm saying it as a hustler, bro. Y'all run up in our shit and y'all ain't really got no evidence wasting y'all time. Okay, cool.
He was a decoy, so they for the Abercrombie and Fitch guys. So y'all ain't paying attention to them who actually
prefer coconut oil. I know.
Who actually transported straight men, drugged them, and raped them.
What's up?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Tap the screen for me.
Well, they out on $5 million bond.
Yeah, like fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's because they white. Yes.
And you can't.
I'm gonna say it for you.
You can't be mad at Puffy because he got a fetish. Because goddamn it, y'all be looking at the hub. Y'all be looking at the XXX. Y'all be looking at the X.
Look,
y'all be looking at all of that shit.
If you've been on this planet at least 3 decades or longer, your ass got fetishes
up with
too.
You, Nicole Hampton?
Cause that missionary shit get boring.
So once again, shout out to Puff Daddy bringing his ass home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't hold it. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. What that nigga said?
I'm telling you right now.
Yo.
I can't speak for no other man.
You chilling.
But being with a woman forever, you got that right. I'm going Macho and Randy Savage on that ass.
Yeah, y'all cannot get them. Jada Baker, what's
Mine
up?
ain't gonna have to worry about
Nicole Hampton, what's up?
I gonna body slam it and suplex it all at the same time. Revive it and CPR it. Get the jumper cables.
We just talking shit right now.
We gonna bring it back to life.
Y'all get y'all friend shit is live.
Get that stick out your ass, man. Stop judging people.
I'm on my radio show. Thank you, big girl, for holding me down. Look, big girl telling me, hey, we gotta watch how we talking. Cause I almost caught a case on TikTok, bruh. Saying the wrong shit. So shout out to big girl.
Not me.
She just hit me. Didn't you get kicked off the island for saying the alphabets? I can't think of the number of the
alphabet.
Don't say them. X.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you right. You got me. Nicole Hampton, you just sent me a rose. I appreciate that. Tap the screen. Somebody share this out for me.
And my followers don't even want to tap the screen. It don't cost them nothing.
Talk to me. I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna shout your business out if you got a business. Share this shit out 10 times. I'm gonna shout your business out if you got a business.
Yeah. Look out for miracles.
But you can't get mad because Puffy came home because Puffy had a fetish. Now watch this. People say, "Oh, he did this to her." Look, everybody one way or another then put their hands on a woman some way, shape, or form, or some domestic violence issue has taken place, and everybody be forgiving everybody. So come on, man.
Because let's be honest.
He already went to court and had to deal with that shit. So you can't put that up for nothing.
But let me make this disclaimer right now. So a lot of people that's out here judging and saying, "Oh, he be cashing." A lot of y'all getting beat by a nigga that ain't even got Puffy money.
Exactly.
And how we know, You can't speak to
a lot of y'all
somebody-
getting beat
hold
by a
on,
nigga
dog.
that live in your apartment, not his.
Y'all so under control and under abuse, you don't even know it. You can't go out with your friends. You can't talk to nobody of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
If your nigga don't allow you to talk to somebody of the opposite sex, that nigga's abusive. You're a human being.
Mentally abusive.
Y'all be going for the worst, but got a nerve to judge somebody else's situation. And you be taking more shit from a nigga that can't even pay the bills. Or from a woman that
Man,
can't
that
pay
nigga
the
live
bills.
up in y'all
Because
house.
abuse go both ways. Don't get it twisted. It's
That
men
nigga-
out here getting abused.
That nigga
too.
using your EBT card. You fucking cooking for this dude.
So be careful to judge. You know, we always
You
want to
taking
point the
care of
finger
him
and
and
deflect.
looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? We don't play those games over here. I know that's right, big girl.
And let's be clear, he might not be putting his hands on you, but a lot of y'all got motherfuckers laying up under you that's abusing that wallet,
Abusing that mind.
burning them pockets up.
Abusing that time. Abusing that mindset.
Because right now, I want you to look to your left or your right. If you look over at your partner and you got to buy them blunts, weed and cigarettes, they abusing you.
Don't, you supporting it.
Or liquor.
You that type. You supporting
yeah,
their habits.
you being abused.
You supporting their habits.
Grown
You being
people got to
abused.
support their own habits.
You supposed to be able to come to the house with the blunts and the
My whole thing is
whole
anything you
get up.
indulge in, you should be able to afford it. Those are extracurricular activities. Those are not necessities.
Y'all hear that?
Food, clothing, and shelter are necessities.
Yeah.
Smoking dope and smoking cigarettes and drinking
This
alcohol
nigga said
is not.
smoking
Yeah,
dope.
because that's what it is. Because they dope fiends, bro.
Y'all heard that?
Bro, they'll get up and hustle for a blunt, but won't get up and hustle for the
Y'all
rent.
heard that?
So you'll hustle for something to roll up, but not a place to smoke it in.
Yo.
Come on, like the music saying.
What's
Come
up,
on.
Nicole? You right, insecure. We not insecure over here. Born Hustlers, tap the screen. It's Born Hustlers. This is the name of the radio show. You see the branding? Yes, we do this. Like we working on it. We getting it together. We right. We there. But yeah, y'all, a lot of y'all are getting abused. Y'all worrying about Puffy. Y'all getting abused. Y'all getting slapped around, getting y'all time wasted. He eating up all the kids' snacks. Y'all got y'all on that. Y'all letting that nigga eat up the snacks.
And while we on this subject,
Y'all letting the nigga eat up the snacks though.
for all the working, and I'm gonna say working people because it goes both ways. But I've noticed this in working women. If you at home in a dysfunctional relationship, an abusive relationship, do us, your rest of your coworkers a favor.
Look.
Don't bring that shit to work.
Yeah, leave that shit in the car.
I don't give a shit. If you letting him march up and down your ass like it's a military parade route, that's your business. But it's not our obligation to put up with your shitty ass attitude. You putting up with that.
Y'all done piss on
You
those
pissing on
dogs,
sunshine because I come to work happy. Because I got a great life at home.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no military boots on like they the drill instructor marching up and down my ass, okay?
Yeah. I know girls.
So get
Listen,
that shit together.
This is crazy you say that. I'm glad you're like right into this shit. So we at the club, right? I work at the club. I do security at the club.
Right.
Y'all know, man. I be around some baller girls. They be alright. These niggas are so insecure. You cannot bring your motherfucking nigga to work. These niggas come to work with you at the club, at the bar, sit there and look in your face. Nigga, go get you some business.
Well, you know what that is. That's a red flag. That nigga ain't got no motion.
If your dude coming sitting at your job, work, he damn near, he might as well fucking apply and get a fucking check too. Not come sit at the bar. Like, I saw this shit. I was at work.
He
Man,
do that cuz.
the motherfucker came and sat up there and sat the bar the whole night. Nigga, you might as well get on the payroll. If your man coming to the joint, coming to the job and sitting there watching you, and you're allowing that, and y'all think that's cool,
Oh, he up there babysitting that cat.
go jump off the curb.
He must been watching too many Bubba Dub
What's up,
videos.
Nicole?
He think Bubba Dub coming to get his
How
gun.
many of my friends, y'all listening to what I'm saying? Y'all know people like that. Tell your friends, stop being bad friends. Girl, stop being a bad friend and tell your friend to get rid of that motherfucker.
That nigga got some insecure issues. Something wrong with that nigga.
Y'all is overdue for a girl's night out and pull her to the side and say, girl, we did this for you. You need to get from up under that motherfucker. Fellas, the same thing. I ain't gonna discount the guys. Y'all know dudes.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
because there's some clean ass girls out here stalking nigga
Yeah.
all on his friends' page. Got his locate. Oh yeah, and fellas, be up on game. They getting real vicious with them air tags too.
Oh, she got mad. Hey, nigga, hold on. It's my bad, brother. Nicole Hampton just said, yes, I told her, and she got mad, so I let her be. That's what you got to do sometimes.
Yep.
You definitely got to let them be.
But once you put it in the air, then it's on them. They
You know what I'm
crash it
saying?
out. They crash it out.
That shit is insecure.
But full disclaimer, this is what I would say. Once you drop that wisdom, that ism on your friend, and they give you that pushback,
Fuck them.
when they come to cry on you, no, don't cry on me, baby.
JD Dreams.
I tried to warn you, baby.
JD Dreams. I'm on a radio show. Damn. I forgot to hit you up. But it's all good.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Get that shit together.
You know.
Because I be damn, man. Any establishment that I own, it's only going to take one time for one of my employees, significant other to
do
be
not
there.
bring your boyfriend, your
right out that
girlfriend
front
to
door.
fucking work.
We
You
gonna
bring your
escort his
boyfriend,
ass out.
girlfriend to my fucking place of business. I'm firing you and him, and he don't even work there.
Yeah.
You fired. Why? You got time to sit up here with your boyfriend?
Yeah, then y'all
At my
need to be on your own
fucking
time.
on my clock that I'm paying you to be on. I'm paying you to be on the clock, and you got your boyfriend just sitting right here. It's one thing if your boyfriend coming to have lunch and he's sitting at the bar and he didn't order him some food, he didn't order him something to drink, and he done did that thing. Yeah, that's different.
But still, dine and go. Don't dine and stalk, my nigga. You got to
We
go.
not holding hands and making googly eyes over the bar. We not doing none of that shit.
And it's going to ruin your money.
You got me looking way crazy. This is not the fucking love connection.
No, you going to ruin your
And
money.
I'm not Chuck Willery.
That's like a stripper who got a
know what I'm
boyfriend
saying?
and you bring the boyfriend to the
Yeah.
strip club. It don't work.
Yeah, you don't bring your boyfriend to the strip
I may
club.
have been
None
the
of that.
coolest boyfriend of a stripper, but we was getting money together. I
See,
don't
that's
give
the
a
thing.
shit. Smack
Like-
them cheeks 100 more times. Just make sure you drop that paper, baby boy.
That's even in the restaurant in the industry. Like restaurant industry got the boyfriend and girlfriend they be bartenders and shit. Nah, baby, we getting this money. You better smile at that nigga and get that tip, cause I'm definitely gonna smile at her to get that tip.
Huh.
And at the end of the night, we cashing out and we count how much money we done
Because
made
the
together.
law of attraction is real.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't be up there bringing your boyfriend up there. Yeah, look, as long as he throwing it up, we getting money together.
Yeah.
Tag team.
And it's something different if you got a cool mate. Because, like, I know,
Yeah.
me and mine, we cooler than a fan.
Take your time. I got
Like,
another-
cooler
I'm
than an
gonna be right here
igloo
for a second.
with a penguin sliding down that
Nicole
bitch. You dig?
Hampton.
So, you know what I mean?
You know
It's
what
just
I'm
one of them
saying?
situations where you got to know the person you with, too.
Yeah, for real.
Because if that nigga Psycho Billy, you need to lock his ass in the dog
real.
kennel until you get back.
But hold up.
'Cause that's crazy.
Oh, no, we're going to take a break in a little bit. I forgot we started late because it's like, I'm looking at I'm like, damn, it's 8
Yeah, but we
o'clock.
can still shoot a little commercial in there real quick.
Yeah,
It's
we're going to
8:03.
take a little commercial break, man.
We're going to switch gears when we come back.
Y'all know why we pay the bills. We pay the bills because the bills got to be paid, man. And this is always the part of the program when I tell y'all that we got to pay the bills and we need y'all help to pay the bills, man. Y'all take y'all time. Go to www.thetyme.radio.com. Check out all our shows that we got up there, man. We got tons of shows every day of the week out there for y'all, man. So y'all go up there, y'all check it out. Hit the message board. Let me know what y'all seeing. Let us know that y'all coming through, man. We need that. We need to know if y'all coming through, y'all checking us and y'all hearing us out there, all right? So once again, y'all always go up to the time, THETYME radio.com. Check us out, man. Hit the message board, man. That's Big Time Radio Network.
And
Now,
for those of y'all that's tuning in on TikTok, tap the screen. It don't cost you
yeah,
nothing.
tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen. But for right now, we'll be back after this commercial break.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the
Break
bus.
time.
Text
What's up,
and
y'all?
miss your stop.
Yanni, what's up, Yanni? What's
Text
going
and be
on?
late to
Yeah,
work.
y'all ready.
Sorry, I'm late. Text and work.
I just hit it with the hammer.
Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Appreciate the little leg thing.
Text and meet up with a friend
Yo,
you
yo,
haven't
yo.
seen in forever.
Hi.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole
What
time.
up? None.
Text
we
and
were just
whatever.
talking about you. We been
But when
watching
you get
some
behind the
other
wheel, give your phone to a passenger.
Yeah,
Put
we
it in the
definitely
glove
got a
box.
break you got going to
Just
show. We
don't
see
text
that you
and
got these
drive.
projects.
Visit
Been out here
StopText,
grinding, man.
StopWrecks.org. A public service
And we in a
announcement
new
brought to you by
spot.
the
We
National
further
Highway
along
Traffic
street
Safety
this
Administration and the Ad Council.
Yeah.
Is that a faucet running?
That's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest. Forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink.
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we
That's
breathe.
what's
I didn't
up.
know
You
the
look
trees were so
like it.
amazing.
Right,
Yep,
man.
and the forest gives us shade,
I need
trees to
everybody
That's
climb.
to-
awesome. Let's go
I
explore
see.
some more.
Visit the
I see the
forest
glow
today
up.
and enjoy
I'm
all
with
it
you.
does just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad
Yeah,
Council.
over a year now.
Bless me with some
We're
gifted
born
gifts.
hustling.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we back with it.
Absolutely.
So we back with it. Everybody that's tripping in, tuning in. This shall be back on Born Hustle Radio. Coming back in. So yeah. I got this music, this song right here I'm about to play. You
Well,
know
we
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you here, Born Hustling. We're going to get you on here soon.
They on the phone. So
All right, you too. Bye. Yeah, that's one of our artists that had came on our show, Yanni Red. If y'all don't know about her, y'all need to tap in. She really
All right.
out here.
So we about to get into this real quick. So I've been checking out this music, new music for the day that I've been listening to. This is Party of Two. Now, if y'all don't know Party of Two, that's this is a group Jada Grace and Coy Stewart. And for some reason, I found them because they were shooting a video. It was some shit I found on Instagram, and I was fucking with them. So I've been fucking with them and listening to them. And so I'm about to play this song right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if you're sitting on the Time Radio.network, you'll be hearing Party of Two.
Yeah, so if y'all listening to the radio station, actual radio station, you're going to hear this. Shout out to my YouTube
And that's
people.
our international.
Y'all
radio
tuning
station.
in. Y'all behind the scenes, and shout out to the TikTok. We on everything, Facebook, YouTube, all that shit.
Absolutely.
But you know how it go. We gonna get into this joint though. Party of Two off best.
Here we go.
Cause we can ready to get into some politics and shit, talking about Uncle Don.
Moving too careless, I barely been hitting
Shit.
therapy. Hide on my demons, they may embarrass me.
Yeah, that's
Weight
it.
of the world attempted to bury me. Cargo pilot couldn't fly, how much I'm carrying.
I mean, geez, J to G, can you believe what we seen in life? Me and you alike, Jesus Christ made it genius twice. These days can only hit up legends to receive advice. Stuck through all the lows, no surprise when we reach the height.
I only want the paper, not the plastic. I've been making changes and they drastic. Lost a piece of me and it was tragic. I've been
Tootie,
through
what
things
up,
you can't
Tootie?
imagine.
Tap the screen for me,
I wish
share
that
the
I
live.
could tell you how it happened.
Should've never turned my friends to
Thank
a
you for tuning in,
franchise.
Born Hustling
Woke up and I
Radio.
noticed my hands tied. So
Should've
tight
never-
together I can't pray. You left and it felt like a friend died. What happened? Shh, nigga, I can't say. I felt a lot of hurt, but this the worst by a landslide. Tales of happy endings turning out to be fan-made. Secrets that we hid became so big that they can't hide. I'm a decent actor, but some actions I
We
can't
about to
fake.
talk about my Uncle
Adios
Donnie, man.
mio, R.I.P. to my favorite trio.
about to
Three
talk about
amigos,
Uncle
been
Donnie.
linked since embryo.
Y'all don't know who
Three
that is,
seeds
that's
who
Donald
turn
Trump.
dreams to money trees. Then
Let's
one
get into
leaves
our
and turns
politics as
fruit to
usual
bittersweet.
section of the
Fuck you mean, there's no more shoulder to lean. Who
That
do I
sounds
tell my
crazy, right?
dreams? Where
Yeah,
can
that
I send
sound
all
dope.
these memes? Who can I plot and scheme or share my favorite ice cream with? When the
And they
closest
talking about
leaves?
one of their homeboys that died.
Damn, we had plans to be best
Because it
man.
was,
Wedding
group
flowers
of
and
them.
baby showers. We
It was
supposed to
called,
attend. Godfather to my kin in
group
case
therapy.
tragedy wins.
Okay.
We was supposed to be fam till the wrinkly
I
skin.
know, right?
Fans screaming GT, never hear it again. This a pain even group therapy couldn't mend. Even though you broke my heart, hit
They
the
gonna have to
pieces
fucking
and
fire
ran.
you,
I
man.
still love you to the end.
Do your shit, best friend.
I hope you been making your bed, you know, taking your
know what I'm
meds,
saying?
you know, stacking your bread. Better eat all your veggies,
They
stay
just gonna
out
have
of
to
your
fire you.
head.
I
Fuck.
hope you building healthy habits to combat all the stress. I hope you know I pray to God that you blessed, despite the hurt that you left.
They
You
just
did
gonna
it
have to
over a
fire you,
text.
fuck
And
it.
like I only take cash, that card is hard to accept. That pill is hard to digest. And shit would even hurt more.
They
if it
gotta
was on
fire
free
me.
best.
Fuck it. Yeah. All right. Y'all just heard All for the Best. That's Party too. I already look. I'm rebellious right now.
He'd rather ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Look, they just gonna have to fire me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Born hustler, baby, trendsetting.
Like, fuck it, y'all just gotta fire me, bro, cause I ain't about to be. Nah, we about to reconfigure it, cause we gonna play this shit next week. I gotta make sure my schedule right, but next week, yeah, bro, we ain't gonna be on this YouTube and shit. We just gonna be on TikTok, and that's it. So that way we can play the music and record it from TikTok and let that shit be what it be, bro. Y'all tuning in. We getting ready to get into our politics as usual section. About to talk about Uncle Donnie, baby, and a big beautiful bill. But first, before we get into all that, you know him and Elon. See, you ain't the richest. You romping with the richest dude in America, the richest dude in the world at this point. He's the richest person on the planet, honestly. And he said, "Fuck it," he gonna start his own political party. So, y'all listen to this while we get ready for our politics as usual section.
Tonight, on the heels of President Trump signing his massive domestic policy bill into law, his former close ally, Elon Musk, announcing the formation of a new political party. Yeah. Musk, the world's richest person, taking to his social media site X to say, "We live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom." Musk, who was President Trump's top campaign donor, has been feuding with the president over the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, which the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says will add more than $3 trillion to the national debt over the next 10 years. Musk has referred to the legislation as a debt slavery bill and had been teasing a new political party for days. The Tesla CEO did not respond to questions from NBC News seeking clarity about today's announcement.
The stock market's at an all-time high.
For his part, President Trump has been celebrating the bill. The legislation extends the tax cuts from his first term, reduces taxes on tips and overtime pay, and provides funds for his immigration priorities. It also makes some of the biggest cuts in history to social safety net programs like Medicaid and food assistance. In Missouri, Kimberly Gallagher is worried about how the bill's new work requirements could affect her and her son's access to Medicaid. Her son Daniel has a rare genetic disorder and autism, and she is his primary caregiver.
Medicaid is...
Y'all heard that. If y'all was on air, y'all just heard that.
Yeah.
All right. So Elon, what's up?
Okay, what up?
So Elon, he said, "Fuck you, dog. Y'all playing. I'm gonna start my own shit." It's like the Independent Party. Who was it? Last person from the Independent Party was like Ross Perot.
Mm-hmm.
You see how far that got him. Stick to selling cars, player. It's two things. Now, I don't mind you coming, you're a citizen, you didn't got your shit right. Come over here, you do business, so you got your shit right. And you actually able to do it. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're an immigrant, came over here, became the governor of California. Look at America. Can't say we ain't no race we care about, you know. But what you're not gonna do is, like, really try to step and jump into the arena of being, like, if you're a donor, be a fucking donor. Don't try to start a party like your money is gonna change people's minds. Cause you gotta think, dog, you was just hated and they was burning your shit up. So it ain't but so much you gonna fucking do, especially if you was on the hating. You was already being hated, bro. So why you think people gonna really come to your party?
Because he got power. Because people love controversy. Because actually he is more powerful. He is probably the most powerful person on the planet right now. Because fuck around with Elon. and he could destroy the whole space exploratory program. They let him in too many arenas. That's why he feels like he can have a political party. The whole reason why, as you call him, Uncle Don, align himself with him. Now, what they're falling out is about is what happened when you got powerful men in the room and then it become a dick measuring contest. Somebody ego done got bruised. Now it's a pissing contest. Who got the most power? But my issue is the people are going to suffer regardless, either way. Because whatever transitional change comes sacrifice. So for all these changes they keep making back and forth, round and round, the small guy pays. These are rich people games.
Yeah.
Or should I say wealthy people games? Because this is beyond rich. This is wealthy people games. This billionaire games.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we getting caught up in the collateral damage. Because my thing is this. If anybody is truly about making change, it's one thing you can do in America that will have everybody behind you. In homelessness. And it's not that it's a far-fetched situation. It's just that nobody seems to give a damn.
About the homelessness?
About the homelessness across America. It makes no sense that we have homeless people in the USA, but we can feed immigrants in another country. Or that we can pay a man $131 million to hit a baseball. But you mean to tell me you can't come up with money or programs to get homeless people off the street? And stop hitting me with that same old agenda. They mentally ill. Okay, that's what you got the people with the white jackets for. Instead of letting somebody weaponize them, and that's what y'all been doing, because all they take is for the family members that want to say somebody is unfit, and then the people in the white jackets come. Well, how about the people in the white jackets go get all the mentally ill people off the street, hospitalize them, give them their medication, and get them on a regimen.
Thing, they made laws so that you can't, you can't even pick them up like that.
Exactly. So, like I said before, if you want us to get behind you, get your ass in the trenches and make real change. I don't want to hear
that was the other people though that want Uncle Donnie.
No, what I'm saying to you is, if Elon Musk wants to bring this party into fruition, I just gave him the blueprint. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Independent, Democratic, or Republican don't do shit but line their pockets of already wealthy Americans. Y'all don't do a damn thing for the citizens. And if you are a citizen and you believe so, your ass is snowball. You still sleep. Wake your ass up. They all work together. They all line each other's pockets. The bills and the arguments that's going on, even with the big beautiful bill, it's not about us. They could give a damn about us. They make money off of us. The blue-collar worker, the poor, disenfranchised, and the miseducated. It's so bad. That's why it ain't no middle class. If you rich, you the middle class now. So it's you poor, you rich, or you wealthy. Those are the three classes of people out here. And guess what? People with misinformation and miseducated voted these assholes in there. So, Elon, you really wanted it to come to pass? Man, create a party that's really going to do something. Because all of them sitting at the table drinking and going golfing together. And they pull propaganda on us, making us think that they beefing and they ain't friends. It's like the lawyers in the courtroom. The lawyer and the Commonwealth attorney, they friends. And the judge. Come on, man. I don't need another party of liars. We done had enough of that. My bad, because that's just my piece on it. Like, I'm just tired of more people in suits getting on TV lying. And more hard-earned people putting their trust in them and getting duped in the end. Anything that's ever been put up to help us, they water it down where it don't help us.
Olos. My co-host name is Olos. Olos. That's my co-host name. Y'all can find them on TikTok, Hollywood Virgo.
Yeah.
Hollywood Virgo.
Live right now. It's crazy, man. It is just crazy, man. And to be honest with you, cuz as a kid, I used to always look at my grandparents and my parents and be like, y'all get up to go vote for the lesser of the two evils. They both, all of them lying to you. None of them gonna do what they say they gonna do. And you want to tell me you live in a free world? You want to tell me that it's a democracy? Man, this shit is a dictatorship by trickery.
JoJo Queen Love, what's up? All right, so let's look at some things here. So they got the big, beautiful bill.
Right.
All right, y'all, everybody's tuning in, chiming in. I got the big, beautiful bill. Hollywood Virgo, all one word. She said Hollywood Virgo for office. Look, that man sound like a good old conservative, don't he? Want everybody to do the right thing.
Yeah, I'm just a free thinker, man. Fair is fair.
Yeah. So I'm about to read this from the White House, all right? Myth versus fact, the one big, beautiful bill. Now, they've been saying a lot of shit about this.
Quite naturally.
They're going to cut this, they're going to cut that, they're going to cut this. But nobody, once again, nobody, and I say this because I do this. You know what I'm saying? I actually go look at the actual bill itself. You can do this by going to congress.gov. Everybody, if y'all heard that just now, you can go to congress.gov and you can see what the fuck they want y'all to see.
And that is congress.gov.
All right, so y'all. So what I'm looking at this from congress.gov as of right now, and then I narrowed it down to different things, different points. So the first thing that motherfuckers don't understand, it's a fucking million pages to this bill. Who was reading this? So for the sake of time, in the next 20 minutes, we're going to scroll down and go through some of this shit. Now watch this. I'm going to start from the top just to get all this. This is the amendments part. Table of contents says strike out after the first word and insert the following. Table of contents. This is the Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry. Subtitle: Nutrition, Forestry, Recession of Amounts of Forestry. What do y'all think that mean? Commodities, effective, like all of this shit is, like, everything is involved in this bill right now. Everywhere somebody is getting some money for something. Tax relief for middle class families and workers. Reduced rates, enhancement of increased standard deductions. Like, all of this shit is going through where there's something in there for you. But let's get to the meat. People talking about the Social Security and the Medicaid. Medicaid, here we go right here. Take your ass to work. You gotta go to work to get a little bit of Medicaid. It's not gonna cut your shit off.
No, you just gotta earn your benefit as it should be.
Yeah, I mean,
if
you
gotta
gotta
helping yourself.
Yeah.
Why are we helping you?
Like, you gotta go to work for like at least 80 hours. Like, I go to work 80 hours. Yes, let me get that motherfucking Medicaid. It's gonna work out. All I gotta do is stay at fucking work.
Finally, they're gonna help the people that have been trying to help themselves, because it makes no sense.
That's what it's supposed to been for anyway.
That y'all deny people who get up and go to work that need a little bit of assistance, but you approve people who sit on their ass and do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So, like...
And you wonder why we in debt.
You think it's going to take everybody? It's not going to take everybody nothing. It's going to reevaluate who's doing what. Oh, your ass ain't going to work? Take your ass to work. And you're going to get minimum... You're going to get the minimum shit. You're not going to get... You want full benefits for nothing.
And fear-based information is the biggest discourager of the truth, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What they doing in the media, man. They control y'all with
Go
fear.
to the gov.com. You got fired. That's fucked up, bro. Did you get fired by choice or by force? Only you can put yourself in a position to get fired.
No, what they saying is with the cuts with Medicaid, there's a lot of medical people that's getting fired. But my question to you is this. How long y'all been getting paid for not doing y'all job? Because in my experience, especially with Medicaid, y'all got the worst customer service in fucking history. And then y'all act like somebody doing you a disservice by calling in. Well, guess what? Since you didn't want to do your job, now you got all the time in the world not to do your job. The difference is now you just don't get a paycheck. See, me personally, when I hear people cry out, I ask them, well, what kind of person were you? Because I work every day. And let me tell you, everybody ain't sunshine.
No.
Let me explain that to you. And if you're honest with yourself, you might be that person That's like dog shit on the sidewalk. Somebody need to spray you off. You walk around like you're great, but you suck at your job. And I'm gonna tell you something. I work in hospitality. Full disclaimer: if you're not a hospitable person, you don't need to be in no form of service.
No, that's for real. All right, so myth versus fact. The one big beautiful bill. This is from the White House. This is an article. All right, myth. The one big beautiful bill is just a tax break for billionaires. Fact. The one big beautiful bill delivers the largest middle and working class tax cuts in U.S. history. The president's legislation would put more than $10,000 a year back in the pockets of typical hardworking families. This is the most pro-growth, pro-worker, pro-family legislation ever crafted. All right. Whatever. The one big beautiful bill takes from the poor and gives to the rich. Fact. The low-income workers stand to receive the largest percentage reduction in their tax liability. The one big beautiful bill delivers the largest tax cut in history for working and middle-class Americans. How do y'all think, like, do y'all really, like, this is the shit. Like, nobody's real, like, nobody, they just saying when they say this shit to scare y'all, they gonna cut all your shit off.
They using fear-based information to keep you in the prison you
Here's
already
a fact.
in.
Here go one, the myth. The one big beautiful bill hurts low-income families. Fact. The one big beautiful bill is the most pro-family legislation ever crafted. It would deliver bigger paychecks, giving more than 10,000 boosts annually to everyday families. We are also expanding the opportunity zone. Shout out to Uncle Donnie for that. Expanding child care access, increasing the child tax credit, and creating newborn savings accounts.
All things that help you get your ass out the house and go to work.
What about EBT? They cutting that. This is the thing with EBT. EBT, people that took advantage of EBT.
Man, they abuse EBT.
They've been abusing EBT so long that they need to fucking cut that shit off and reevaluate what it is. Because I'm going to say this straight up and down, and I'm talking to my TikTok fam, Slayer. Watch this. You pay for that EBT. So that chick that go to the club and spend that EBT or don't even buy the proper shit for their kids, and with that, that's why they cut back on. That's why they put a limit on how much candy and how much sweet shit, how many bags of chips you fucking buying off of that EBT.
Or what about the corner stores that then popped into the EBT
because
they buy liquor with it?
No, because it got so bad. It ain't got so bad that you can go to McDonald's and buy and use it for EBT and use EBT.
That shit out of here, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That
like,
is the most ridiculous shit ever.
Take your ass in the house and cook your fucking wholesome meal with that EBT. Oh, you can't buy nothing but this, and this.
So
okay, cool.
So you telling me now the whole reason for food stamps is so that you can provide nutritional value for your family.
Yeah.
They're going to allow you to take that money that come out of our taxes for you to go get a non-nutritional meal.
Yeah.
A non-nutritional meal. A meal that for sure has killed billions of people. And you tell me that your government looking out for you.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
All right, so Ashley, I got that for the moment because I have some kind of good. All right, but really, you have an issue to where you deserve whatever benefits you can get if it's gonna help you, and that's why you need more people to get the fuck up off of it so that we can have more resources for you.
Because at the rate it's going, it ain't gonna be nothing left. That's what y'all don't understand.
And if y'all gotta go back and think about this. Bill Clinton did the welfare to work shit a long time ago and said, look, y'all gotta go get a fucking job.
Yep.
And we're gonna match that. We're gonna help y'all offset that shit. But y'all gonna pay that shit back because now you're going to work. You see what I'm saying? It got the system that got so fucking overwhelmed with people on this shit because it's just like you get EBT, everybody getting EBT. You see what I'm saying? And that even with the EBT at McDonald's, they is not worrying about who the fuck homeless or not homeless. If EBT can be used there, they're gonna take it.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you come in with an EBT card, you in some situation to where you need that, you getting a government assistance. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is the thing with that. a lot of this shit that they doing, like a lot of this shit that Uncle Donnie doing is to say, you tried it. Okay, that's cool. It don't matter, bro. It's ways around all that shit, man. Cause I know all on the advertisement up in my city, it just say now accepting EBT. So it don't say now accepting EBT, only accepting EBT from the homeless. Because the classification of that is even fucking weird. You're not even gonna say, oh, here's the EBT card, this is for the homeless and this is for the non-homeless. Like, you get government assistance, you're getting government assistance.
And let's be real. How many homeless people keeping up with their EBT card? They can't even keep up with a place to stay.
Look, if they ain't doing nothing, they keeping up with that.
No,
but they also selling their shits to people.
Yeah, and then let's be real. Do you really want your establishment flooded with people who probably didn't have nowhere to wash their ass? I've been in the McDonald's where the homeless congregate, and it smelled like a barnyard. Whereas the regular customers was like, nah, I'm good, I ain't in there.
Nigga, I sit in the library where the homeless, I sit in the library where the homeless wait for me to unlock that door to come in, to do all of that shit, wash they face, they ass, they everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the simple fact of the matter is this: when you look at the dynamics of the fucking homeless that's just sitting around doing absolutely fucking nothing and not trying to get their shit together, is astounding.
It is.
You got people that just sit around, that just fucking sit around, and there's nothing to the displaced people whatsoever, the population, because everybody not the same, but the population that I've encountered over the past year and a half, 2 years, and I'm talking about directly, and I'm talking about to the point where people, only thing they doing, they saying, they just like, yo, go to the library. They sending, you got the police sending the people to the library. You got the people coming to this city. One, they coming from other states. A lot of the displaced people are coming from other states. Like, yeah, you need a bus ticket. You just got out of jail. We don't give a fuck about you. The cheapest bus ticket is Richmond, Virginia. For some reason, all over the country. Be easy, bro. Be easy. For some reason, all over the country, you can get the cheapest bus ticket is to Richmond, Virginia.
But one thing I will say about this place where we're from, we do help those who are displaced. I worked with a cook, and he got left here at a gas station by his girl that was a trucker. He's from Florida, and now bro got his own place and everything. Like they helped him get it together. They did. The men's shelter on Grace Street. Shout out to them, man. They really did do what they were supposed to do by him. He doing his thing, man.
But it be on them to do them, bro. I get people that come to the library. Bro, 85% of the population of the people that come to the library sit at the library and fucking watch YouTube. I got a motherfucker that come to the library and plugs up his motherfucking Xbox and play Xbox for as long as he can fucking play it sitting in the library. Like, at the end of the day, the dynamics of the people that with the homeless shit, and this is why I stand on this shit, half of these motherfuckers is like, it's easier to be homeless. And this is the mindset that some of them got. This is the mindset that some of them have. Some. I say 85% because that's an average number of the amount of people that I see not doing anything. It's 10% of the people that come through, and I done seen it firsthand. 10% of the people that come through and try to get their shit together. And out of that 10%, 5% of these motherfuckers actually come back with a job, because they were actually diligent and doing what the fuck they need to do and using the resources. Most people, they come to the library and they utilize the free resources. And see, that's a problem right there in itself. Because the libraries, if your neighborhood, depending on where you at, if your library is offering fax services, notary services, fucking simple classes for resumes, they offering so many services that can help you get your shit together that these motherfuckers come and sit and watch YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing with this homeless shit is you homeless by choice or by force.
Man, it's a conundrum. It's always
just simple.
A balance scale.
Because if you got fucking time to sit for 8 hours and play a fucking video game or look at YouTube, you could have went to work. You could have made a cad. You could have went to the fucking temp. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could have went to the temp and got that $40 check, that $50 check, and came up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you outside on the street. Temp open at 5 o'clock, 4 in the morning. You can sign up and sit in that bitch so you can get a job, get on the ticket. If you able-bodied to do it, then do it. That's the problem with this bill. Niggas that's able-bodied, appreciate you. People that's able-bodied, they want to keep riding the system. No. You can't keep riding the system. If you able-bodied, you can get up and work because guess what? Your grandma, that veteran, that's what they trying to open this shit up for. For the homeless, for the veterans, for the people that actually need it. If you goddamn you getting all of this fucking assistance and your ass is up in the club driving it like it's hot, pulling out that brown credit card that all your benefits go on, or whatever fucking color it is and whatever state it is, you ain't spending that money on the kids. And if you're going with the EBT, if you going to that motherfucking buying every snack, you the snack monster, you in that bitch selling you got a whole candy store in that motherfucker off the EBT. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people getting mad because we gotta reevaluate the system on this shit. Like, who really getting it? I feel my old ass in my old age getting kind of bones getting kind of weary. I can't go because the shit is oversaturated. I can't get my shit straight because it's so many. They trying to go through all of these fucking situations to see who's what and what's what and where we can cut it at.
That screen for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing with the big, like with this shit. If no tax on overtime, so you can go get a check, you can go to work, and then your overtime check should be better than what it is because you technically don't see none of the money when you go work 15 extra hours overtime.
Right.
The people that work and serve, that's making $2.13 an hour. How you making $2.13 an hour and getting taxed on $2.13 an hour? Because you get tips.
Exactly.
But you making $2.13 an hour. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody complaining that this shit ain't right, but in hindsight, y'all not looking at what's wrong. This ain't right. He can't do this. Why he can't do it? Because the shit is wrong right now. Fucking minimum wage. Niggas working for pennies. Modern day slavery. We too busy thinking about reparations. You gonna ask for every race can ask for reparations at this point. That's a whole lot of money exchanging. Why don't we just call the richest man in America, richest man in the world, to cut a check for some for each race? Here go $1 billion for the white race.
I say the 5 major families need to put up. They've been eating off of this world long enough.
The 5 major families, all of them.
They can end this shit.
Everybody can end. Anybody can end this joint at the swipe of a pen, a transfer of $1. Some beautiful philanthropist Whoever the fuck did I say it right or wrong? It don't matter.
No, philanthropist. You said it right.
You see what I'm saying? At any given time, kid swipe the penny, could swipe a pen and shut this off.
You never lie.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't. You know what I'm saying? Another fact. One myth. The one big beautiful bill kicks American families off Medicaid. Fact. As the president has said numerous times, there will be no cuts to Medicaid. The one big beautiful bill protects and strengthens Medicaid for those who rely on it. Pregnant women, children, seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income families, while eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse. The one big beautiful bill removes illegal aliens, enforces work requirements, and protects Medicaid for the truly vulnerable.
Because why wouldn't they require the people that own it to reinvest in it?
You want your foot in the mule. Who we asking for it? That's the problem. We don't know who to ask for.
I'm not even in that. If you get 40,
I'm talking about TikTok.
No,
people.
what I'm saying is, I hear people say they want their 40 acres and a mule. You prepared to pay the personal property tax on that?
For that 40 acres.
Because you understand one thing about America, and I want to get this clear, people. Nothing is free here. Nothing. Everything that you ever own here in the United States of America is rented till the day you die. You will pay taxes on it until the day you die. Now, we got that out the way. To all of the young people who think you're going to change the world, taxes is how each and every state pays for state-funded programs. You're never going to get rid of taxes. So cut the shit and understand that you won't be able to change everything because some things are structured so the world can run.
Here we go right here. The myth. The one big beautiful bill punishes vulnerable Americans with work requirements to receive their benefits. Why the fuck can you not go to work for a few hours to get benefits?
You can't go to work for a few hours to get no benefits, but you sure can be out in the street fighting.
Damn right,
You sure can be at the Walmart on Black Friday fighting out your wheelchair and your walker for a goddamn baby alive. You can do that though, but you can't go to work.
You see what I'm saying? And the last note, not true. The 20-hour weekly work requirement applies only to able-bodied adults without young children and promotes dignity, stability, and a better health outcome for the families. The one big beautiful bill restores dignity of work with historically bipartisan work requirements for able-bodied Americans.
So y'all just upset that they gonna motivate you to give a shit about your own life.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy.
All that sitting in the house is why you got health problems. Sitting in the house, hiding from the sun, not using your limbs, your muscles, your organs, and the most important thing, your brain, the biggest muscle in your body, is why you are even sicker than you were when you first got sick.
Here we go, right here. SNAP. Myth. SNAP work requirements are unnecessary. Only 28% of able-bodied adults on SNAP work. 28%. That mean half y'all healthy-ass motherfuckers just getting EBT for nothing. The one big beautiful bill promotes work responsibility and restores SNAPs to serve the truly needed. SNAP enrollment remains high even in strong economies, including millions of able-bodied adults who could work. In fact, almost 3/4 of able-bodied adults without dependents on SNAP have no earned income. The mission of the program has failed. SNAP was intended to be temporary help for those who encounter tough times. We're strengthening this program to serve those who need it. See, and this is the problem that people don't want to hear. They don't want these answers. They want that this man, Uncle Donnie, is a fucking...
Because the media gave them somebody to point the finger at.
Yeah.
And the whole time the media whitewashing you. They're washing you. They feed into your ignorance. They feed into it. And they're using it against you. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the snarky chef.
What's up?
Yeah. Trying to tell y'all, man. But don't worry about it. This is Born Hustler Radio. If you need some motivation, we bringing people on here that will put some fire up under your ass. Because you didn't got comfortable and got lazy. And that's what's wrong with America. The TV dinners and the TV shows that rock y'all to sleep.
Yeah,
it's time to do the work. It's time to sweat a little bit. It's time to get uncomfortable.
You know
it's time for them knees that hurt, them feet that hurt, that back that hurt.
Yeah, because it's just like
good old elbow grease. It's the same thing your you know how you say Pop always got it? Pop got it because he got his ass out there and worked for it.
Yeah.
Because if you look right now, I guarantee you, if you look out in your neighborhood, it's an old man right now, way beyond his years of supposed to be working, and he getting up and getting to it every morning. So ladies, do me a favor. That nigga that's sitting in your house to play video games all day, at 7 a.m., get his ass up. Time to go to work, buddy.
Tell that nigga stop eating all the kids' snacks.
And you get your ass up and make sure that man got a proper lunch. You can't expect him to provide if you ain't giving him fuel so he can go to work.
Look.
And he only gonna do what you require him to do. I don't know if your aunties or your grandma done told you. Your granddaddy and your daddy was only great because they was on his ass. Y'all young girls don't know shit about motivating a man. You want to nag him and then want to put it on him, but you don't motivate him to go get that money. And vice versa. You young men and you older men, stop letting these broads lay up on you. Their ass ain't no invalids. They can have a whole baby. Equal rights. Get your ass up and earn a check too. You know, damn princess. I thought the goal was to be kings and queens.
And that's the thing, everybody can't do that.
Exactly.
Everybody can't be a king and a queen.
Y'all kill me out here.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be the guy to inform you that everybody's not a king and everybody is not a queen.
Yeah, because they don't want to put the work
I'm sorry to the
in.
human race, to the people that greet everybody with greetings, king.
I don't.
And all that. Everybody, you can't say that to everybody. Everybody is not a king. Everybody's not a queen.
Some of you some peasants.
Some of y'all some peasants. Some of y'all some jesters. Some of y'all just goddamn soldiers.
And don't get it twisted when I say the word peasant. It's not that I think I'm better than you. Your behavior determines how you perceive in this world. See, y'all think it's about what you putting on. You can have on all the designer in the world, but if your attitude is ugly, you're not willing to listen, the only thing you want to do is run them lips, but you're not nowhere even near close to royalty. Because first of all, those who sit in the high seat are called to service. It's not about dictating. It's about leading the people. So if you selfish, you definitely not a king or a queen. There's no way.
Yeah, man.
Reality check. You heard it here first on Born Hustler.
So y'all know what it is, man. We were just going through some of the stuff on the big, beautiful bill. Y'all be trying to play Uncle Donnie, man. Y'all got to stop trying to play Uncle Donnie, man.
For sure.
Like, for real. Like, I ain't even I don't even be pushing my political stance on nobody. But y'all got to stop playing Uncle Donnie, man. Y'all got to look at this stuff. Go to Congress.gov. Y'all can pull up any bill, any type law that's out there, and y'all can look at it yourself. And y'all can pick apart and get all the information you want on there. You know what I'm saying? They do simplify. It's legit shit that'll simplify the shit. You know what I'm saying? Sources, but man. I go to the government shit. Because if the government wanted, if I quote some shit from the government that they put out, that's what the fuck they put out. Not what the fuck Page 6 put out. Not what the fuck your neighborhood news put out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas gotta realize that
to be aware is to be alive.
Yeah, y'all
thinking to stop the bull jive.
Y'all thinking Uncle Donnie out here trying to get people hit. And don't give a fuck about it, and that's just because what the people say. Stop listening to these people, man.
My whole thing is the power's in the people hand. So care about yourself.
Nigga, all y'all gotta do is vote.
And put the work in. Yeah. If you really want to see change in your community and your immediate life, go join a grassroots project.
Look.
All that time y'all spending trying to get likes on social media, get likes on social media for doing community work.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to get likes on TikTok.
Oh, hey, go live on TikTok while doing your community work. Come on, man. Do you really want to be great or do you want to appear to be great? Because champions put in work.
All the likes and shit.
Champions put in work.
Who's still in here with me, man?
Straight up. It is now come the time where all the faking it till you making it has come to an end.
Yeah.
You either go put up or shut up.
Yeah.
You know, when you're young, you lie and your parents lie to you and tell you, oh, you're going to be great. You're not going to be anything more than with the effort you put in. So if nobody told you that, I'm telling you that. If you don't put the work in, guess what? You're not sunshine. You're not great. All the people that you see, that you seem to think that's great, they put the work in. It's sacrifice.
Yeah.
And the key to this is this. You must be selfish with your time. You cannot be in the mix of everything and getting to your goals. Y'all take no time to care about or to research the things that directly affect you. You want change, first you need to research the information and then take the proper steps to make change. Stop looking for a rescue. It hasn't happened since the existence of human existence. Every nationality, every race, every social society that has ever came from under bondage has had to do the work themselves. Can y'all please stop looking to the hills? God is not coming when he give you the strength to do it yourself. Because you sure got the strength to run that mouth. You sure got the strength to get on social media and disrespect your family, the people that you need to be fixing it with. But you know who am I, though? I'm just a person who understands. Because me and my family, we click tight. Understand that? There ain't nothing that can come in between us. Not a president, not a government, and show not now one of y'all fools that got an opinion when your own life ain't straight.
What's up?
Clean your own house up first. Y'all so busy on trying to change the world. Well, let's do it with our households first. Let's do it with what I say at the end of every show. Be a good neighbor to your neighbor. Until people generally start trying to be good people and present the best version of yourself, this world is still going to be a shit show. That's the reality check. Stop looking for the president. The change start with you. And if you need a reference, go listen to Man in the Mirror. Michael Ben told you. Start with that person in the mirror. If you want the world to get better. But they're going to take self-reflection. And you're welcome. That's a free therapy session.
Y'all heard that? Jada Baker, what's up? Y'all coming in. All right. So, like I said, man, y'all be having this joy with the big, beautiful bills, all these issues with Uncle Donnie, man. Y'all leave Uncle Donnie alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Donnie is that dude. He's holding us up. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I'm not running that.
Born Hustla Radio, we thugging.
You know what I'm saying? I'll run his ad for his energy drink later next week.
Yeah, sponsorship for my energy drink.
I just gotta give me some more information on it so I can properly roll it out, man. I'm about to just
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Checks and balances, people. Checks and balances.
You know what I'm saying? We getting to the end of the show.
But one thing for sure that I would like to say, we are welcome to your opinions. You can tap in on YouTube, TikTok. You call in to the radio station. We want to hear from y'all. Because Born Hustla Radio is about the people. It's not just about two people opinions. We want the feedback. Because, you know, we live in a society where we talk shit behind closed doors. But let the world hear your voice. So you can always say it right when you're listening to your own echo. But put it out there for the world to hear. And be able to receive the comeback. Please get in the comments. Please let me know how you feel. But understand one thing. When you approach us in public, be respectful. Don't be disrespectful.
No, nigga, I can fight. I'll slap the shit out you.
Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. We grew up though.
Don't come on my shit talking reckless to me. Remember that shit you was talking on your radio show? Yeah, and
don't get hit in the mouth. I'm correct.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and
because these are my views. I ain't asking you to agree with them. But I hope it wakes somebody up. Because y'all asses sleep out here. Y'all sleep on the pills. Y'all sleep on the media. Y'all sleep just on life in general. Everybody sitting around waiting for somebody with a money bag to knock on the door. Well, let me burst your reality bubble. Ain't nobody coming. Until you with it. Sex is not going to get you chosen. It's just going to get you passed around. So you can stop with all that. You don't cook, you don't clean. Yeah. And your ass going to be in a dirty ass house by yourself with a bunch of damn kids.
What's up? Y'all want to hear my song? I'm about to do something.
We're going into the last 5 minutes of the show. I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. And remember, man, always be a good neighbor to your neighbor.
You know what I'm saying?
And don't be afraid to speak up. We're here for y'all. Call in, tune in, Skype in. Let us know what you're thinking out there. We don't just come up here just so y'all can listen to us, because trust me, I got a family at home that listen to me.
You know what I'm saying?
We just up here